Okay, so for this one, going to be looking at cache. Going to be looking at a CT side setup, similar to how we did in Inferno. So your standard CT setup is going to be 2A. It's going to be 1 in mid. It's going to be 2 on B site. But for this one, we're going to be playing with what you're going to do is you're going to have you and your friend. You're going to call that you're playing A, so that the randoms you're with know not to come over to A, and they know that they need to go mid and B. But then instead of playing 2A, you're going to put one of your guys on highway. He's basically going to be like a roamer between A and mid. If the guy mid needs help, he's going to come mid, going to kill people here. If you playing A needs help, he's going to come and help you. He needs to keep an eye on Squeaky Door. It's quite important. He should alternate like his view between Squeaky Door and mid, and like just keep alternate between these. Basically, he's free to do as he likes, just to try and pick people off. It's really important he stays alive though, so he should just play quite passively, like just mainly getting info and stuff. So other guy, the reason this works and you don't need 2 on A is because the other guy's going to be playing over near car. He's going to play really passive, so like he's playing really far back. He's not actually on the site. He's going to give up the site if needed. And when the T's push in, basically you've got this Molotov to delay. So you line up the corner of this building with the edge of this building. Then you aim at where these wires cross. You just want to aim slightly below, so like the second wire I like to aim at, and then just ever so slightly below that as well. Throw that Molotov. Spreads all over site. That stops them planting. So the reason this is going to work is because basically how you're going to play the round out is when you come out of CT, you're going to come over at the car, you're going to come at the edge, you're going to aim at the tip of this sickle right here. And then I like to go the width of my crosshair left and the width of my crosshair down. So you're aiming right about here. Throw your smoke. This smoke's aiming in nice. So there's no gaps either side. So that's the first thing you're going to do at the start of the round. Your other teammates obviously can be playing highway. He can use his utility as he wishes. He can help out the guy mid, smoke main in mid, or he could wait till your smoke's clearing and then re-smoke this for you or whatever. So now the guy playing car, his job is to just literally watch the smoke, make sure no one pushes out, and watch here to make sure nobody like creeps out this corner and goes around behind forklift. So generally when the T's take A, what they're going to do is they're going to sort of bounce some smoke out to here, block off the car view. They're going to push out to here, they're going to push out over here. So as soon as you see the smoke go down, you should be calling to your friend on highway, like it's looking like an A take. Don't call to your team, because if you call it an A take, it's fake, you know, it doesn't work out. So it could be A, tell your friend, it's looking like it could be A. Your friend's now going to come up, this smoke's over here, so he's going to abandon mid now, he's going to come up. He's going to be looking right about here for a little bit, see if he sees anyone. That smoke's actually a little deep, it's generally going to be a little bit more hidden than that. So he can see forklift, you can also see forklift when the deep smoke clears. So you keep an eye on there, it's really important this guy keeps an eye on here. This other guy, he can keep an eye on forklift, but he probably shouldn't be pushed up this far. What he should do is be back to like here, aiming over here, trying to see if he can hear anyone running out here. You probably want to just throw like a random HE through here, because this is pretty much where everyone's going to be running. You're going to have people run out of Squeaky passing through there, you're going to have people run out of their main passing through there. That HE's probably going to do a lot of damage. So throw that HE over. If you're pretty sure people are here, which you know you'll hear footsteps, you'll see guys here, then this guy's going to throw this Molotov. So he's going to sort of be on the left side of highway, he's going to be aiming at this white box, like but high, so you're going to bounce the Molotov off it. Run, throw, something like that. You basically want to stop this plant, and ideally you want to stop like the available plant right here. So maybe just bounce it a little less high, something like that. You can experiment with this. You want it ideally to bounce back off this red box and like land somewhere around here. See if we can do it one more time. Yeah, something like that. That's fine. You're gonna struggle to plant on there. So he's gonna throw that Molotov. That's gonna delay the plant. So for the like 10 seconds or whatever a Molotov lasts, they're not gonna be able to plant. You're gonna be able to call for rotations. Now your team's gonna be rotating from B. Once that Molotov's close to wearing out, you're going to re-Molotov it from here with the one I just showed you. So line up the corner of the building, the wires, throw. That one there's another 10 seconds or so. So now you bought loads of time for your team to rotate, and if your team's not here by now, then your team's doing something wrong. So you've now got like a 5v5 defense where they've still not got the bomb down, so you've still got plenty of time to do stuff. Now, the guy here, you could throw like from the exact same spot. Could throw HE over. See if there's a guy jumping up here, or if there's guys down here. Another thing you should be doing is when he throws the Molotov, because after the second one's gone down, people are going to try and get desperate to try and plant. They might try and come over here to plant where they can. Obviously, you can be seen from car, so you should be keeping an eye on this position and make sure they don't try and get a plant. You can also plant like over here and stuff, but obviously the guy highway should be able to see this. So the idea is they're not going to be able to plant for the entire time these Molotovs are down. Now, the rest of the round is basically just like your standard come in, try and kill people. Like, I don't have anything special for this, just, you know, like help each other out. You've got guys highway, you've got guys coming on a truck, you might have a guy wrapping around behind them. Just help each other out, communicate, tell each other where they are, and it should be quite an easy retake. I've played this quite a lot, this setup, in like matchmaking, and trust me, it works out like a significant amount of the time. Obviously, if they click on that you're playing only one on A, then they might start just coming A every single round, in which case just switch back to your default 2A, 2B, 1 mid. But I really like this setup because it's something different. You don't often see different setups in random like matchmaking. It's just always like the standard 2-1-2, and it gets a bit mundane, and it's really easy to read for the T's. Obviously, if you switch it up a bit like this, you're going to throw them off a little bit. It's something different. You're dealing for time so your team can get in with the rotation. There's a lot of benefits to this. Also, I really like the fact that you get two guys on mid. Two guys on mid, because mid controllers I've spoke about in another video where we looked at taking mid as the T's. Mid controllers pivotal on this map. So many options are created when the T's have mid, because they can go through vents, they can push up to highway, they can wrap through a connector. Like, keeping mid control with CTs really limits what the T's can do, because then they've only got one way to push B. So your B players are going to have a lot easier time. They can just hold like this area rather than having to hold the checkers area as well. So they've only got one area to look. Now the A player only has that area and the squeaky area, and obviously we've talked about how to roll A with the Molotov and whatnot. So yeah, give it a try. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments if you've used it and it's worked, or if it's not worked. Let me know if there's any tweaks you think would improve it or whatever. In particular, this Molotov from highway, you could sort of like, there's loads of different things you could do with throwing it, but I haven't found like consistent ways to get both corners like I have from the one from truck. The one from truck is a lot better because you're lining up. Also, this guy's a bit exposed when he's throwing it, I guess. So if you find better Molotovs, let me know. But yeah, I'm interested what you think. If you think it's a good setup, and if you like videos like this, let me know. I'll look at some other setups you can do on different maps, like maybe a B setup for this map or whatever. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, hopefully you liked it, and thanks for watching.